Videos A32 back again, and guess what time it is? It's time to induct another piece of crap into the Hall of Shame, Kickstarter Hall of Shame. If you're not familiar with this series, I have been tracking playing card projects on Kickstarter quite some time. I've been backing them since the beginning, tracking them as well, and I have a bunch of people that have, like this one, stolen money from backers, not delivered what they paid for. And I am here today to tell you all about them in this video. Today's video is, oh boy, today's video is Darren Gendron. Gendron. For the Sealy playing cards with the touch of fairy magic. These were funded July of 2013. That's well over a year ago. He received $7,300 out of a $5,000 goal. Myself, originally, I thought it was going to be printed by USPC. Had I known they would not, I wouldn't even have pledged for them. So I felt a little misled by that. And nothing has happened with this project. In fact, I want to give you part of his last update here. I apologize. Just bear with me one moment. But anyways, he's made a lot of claims about having an illness and financial problems and a mental breakdown over the last year. He had claimed previously that he had a $50,000 debt hole. It's $50,000 in debt. That's not a good thing. He did have a couple of recent updates. One on the 11th saying that basically he had no progress. Just updating people saying, hey, I'm here, I'm updating. Get off my case. Well, that doesn't solve any problems. So his update on November 3rd explained some stuff, saying that he wanted to make this update for a while, but he always had a bunch of anxiety when writing it because he didn't want to have to relive the last year of his life again explaining it. Said it hasn't been a good year. He's had some major public failures and private disasters. Hasn't had a paycheck in over a year. And somebody else also hasn't taken a paycheck in 3 months, whoever that is. And there was times where he was physically and mentally incapable of doing pretty much anything. And then he had a full mental breakdown after going to San Diego Comic-Con, whenever that was. Canceled all of his appearances. Had to see a doctor and doing therapy to try and get better. He's a little bit better, but he's apparently not completely fixed. And attempted a public appearance recently that he had agreed to before having a meltdown, and had it, as a test. See if he can be himself again. And that it did help him. That he did make it through and had some help. But anyways, he basically says financially things are tight, both personally and on a business level. He's been getting calls, or is going to get calls for refunds. I've been one of those people saying, refund me. But he has no money for refunds. That means he has no money for production. He has no money for fuck all. He does have some money apparently for shipping, but not enough for all projects. He's got multiple projects. Monster Numbers is one project with books and pins being done, but flashcards need to be printed. Sealy and Free have stuff that still needs to be printed. I'm guessing the cards, and they're both on hiatus until Monster Numbers is done. Because if he tries to do 3 projects at once, he's just going to keep falling apart and nothing will get done. And he says to be patient, and then he's going to sit down every Monday and post an update. And that if he doesn't, feel free to harass him on Twitter and Kickstarter. Well, this past Monday, let's see, he posted one on the 3rd, one on the 11th, which is a Tuesday, nothing this past on the 17th, and nothing on the 24th. Where's the updates? You're supposed to do an update every Monday, and you've already missed 2. And apparently him and his other partner, O, are no longer in business together. And someone wondered if this is going to speed up or slow down or end the entire thing. Previously, by the way, he had done the posthumo playing cards, which are actually not too bad. But a lot of people are starting to think that we're not going to get these cards, and I'm there with that. I don't care what kind of issues he's been having. If he has been having issues, for all I know, it could be a load of BS to try and, keep backers from going completely nuts. And, it could just be a bunch of excuses, is what I'm trying to say. But anyways, his website, hellowithcheese.com, was no longer working, probably because he couldn't pay for it. Not a thing has been produced. He has no money. He's not giving refunds. Several months ago, he did say there was issues and that he could offer people 25% of their money back in a refund. I was like, no, you refund me 100% or nothing, and he refused to do 100%, and now he can't even do 1%, so you can pretty much forget that. And so he's got 2 other projects that are also unfulfilled. Major financial issues. He's not working. Health and mental issues. This is the worst possible thing I have ever seen on Kickstarter. How can you get any worse than this? Mental issues, health issues, financial issues, employment issues, production issues, business partner issues. You can forget it. I don't think this is ever going to happen. And we've all lost your money. That is on the Sealy playing cards. It's had a fairy tale theme. That is Darren Gendron, Dern, as he is known. That's his nickname, Dern. And you failed. Go have another mental breakdown for all I care. I mean, I don't want to sound like a bad guy, but I'm sick and tired of you feeding people BS. I am sick and tired of long months between updates, and now is slipping on updates again, even if there's nothing to report. At least you know you're there. And, I've had enough. My patience has worn out. That's this week's induction, and I'll see you next time with more inductions. I'm pissed off. I'm ready for more inductions. Stay tuned.